Welcome back. Manufacturing activity started the year on a solid footing. That's according to the latest Barclays Purchasing Managers Index, a gauge of the health of our factories. The index recorded a positive score of 50.9 in January.
It's been a tough 2016 for local manufacturing. The sector's output has been moving between positive and negative territories through most of last year. So manufacturing is expected to have had no meaningful contribution to the country's economic growth rate for 2016. The latest Purchasing Managers Index for January gives us an indication of how factories started off the year, not in terms of output, but rather activity levels. At 50.9 points, activity is back in positive territory.
What it is mainly driven by is new sales orders, and that we feel is an indication of probably improving global economic activity, where an increase in the indices we're seeing in overseas countries, particularly the UK and the US, and to a small extent China, that is then going to feed through into more orders.
Last month, the World Bank encouraged government to reorientate its tax incentives in favour of the manufacturing sector. It said doing so will encourage funds to flow towards the sector and create jobs.
The focus of incentives on the manufacturing sector makes a lot of sense. Part of the reason is that manufacturing has what we call a very high multiplier effect. By that I mean every rand invested in the manufacturing sector has a great output in terms of product, job creation, revenue creation.
Globally, PMI figures appear to be improving. That's good news for local manufacturers in terms of demand. Commodity prices are also going up and the drought effects are fading. It's hoped the sector can start gaining the much-needed momentum. Devin Murrigan, SABC News, Johannesburg.